Well, hello to you, Dagger Gun. Did you motherfuck you got? Greetings, you people. Although my keynote is going to has been this Briarstone, I do indeed welcome you back to some more Darkest Dungeon. And, well, we have another mission, and it is not a mission that is going to be taking us into the courtyard. Oh no, because we still have not found that, well, the invitations, man. We need invitations to get into the courtyard proper, and I'm hoping to find maybe somebody stumbling along their way, stumbling into my path. Maybe I can murder that somebody and then take their invitation and then get into the courtyard proper and continue on with this new DLC content. But currently, we don't have that, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Warrens. Indeed, we're going to go get some pork. Indeed. I have the idea that if I do a short mission, you're going to stay alive, you saintly bastard. I believe so. Okay, you're not quite up to snuff when it comes to this level resolve of quest. However, you are surrounded by people who hopefully are. And they're going to protect you. And you're going to be just fine. And because, of course, you do have the Ancestor's Portrait, you're going to level even much faster. You're going to be level 3, resolve easily by the end of this short mission. Right? Right. And we'll have our first Flagellant level 3. I like the idea of it. I'm hoping that it works out. We're going to see in just a few moments. We're going to get some provisions. First and foremost, we need some blood. And to grab a couple bits of blood, because we do have Lunacy in here. Lunacy, who has been stricken with the Crimson Curse and is now craving. We have some blood for you. Now, we're also going to get a... We know what, we're going to take all the medicinal herbs, and the reason for that is because we do have Vard in the front who is going to be breaking through. And every time we break through, we end up getting a debuff on ourselves. That limits our damage and our dodge. So, every subsequent turn after breaking through, we're going to do as we have done before, which is take some of the herbs, get rid of the debuff, and then break through again. Right, that is our plan of action in that regard. Now, we're going to grab all the food that we want because we do not have anybody who is designated healer, right? So we're going to need the food, at least hopefully enough food to maintain our health throughout this mission. And we're going to grab 8 torches. I think that should be plenty. 1 key, and do I want the bed? No, I'm going to grab some shovels though. We're going to grab 2 shovels. A lot of them. Do I need that? I mean, going in, not exactly as necessary to be honest. I'm going to leave that behind. And I'm going to grab some bandages. Right, again, because the bandages, you know what, and the anti-venom. And the reason I'm grabbing all of that is just in the off chance that I meet with something that is going to be terrifying in terms of, you know, damage per turn. Right, I don't want too much of that happening to me that I can't negate due to the fact that again, I do not have a healer. So, this is just making up for the fact that I don't have a healer. Right, right. Also, might come in handy when it comes to getting more stuffs. I think we're good to go. I'm pretty sure we're good to go. Let's do it. Embarking. Moving myself right over here to the corner. And the tunnels are often blocked by piled stones and bodies. It's dirty work to remove by hand, which is why we have shovels. Indeed we do. Alright, so, Lunacy, I don't know if you're going to start with the craving, but if you do start with the craving, I do have some blood for you, and we're going to hopefully give you a nice bonus. Now, that said, there's also an additional bonus because we bought the Performance Hall. Right, we have the Performance Hall now. So your finale, as well as your speed, I think, are both increased. Your finale's damage.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Aha. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and give you some bloodlust. I am the fury. I will drink from my enemies. Okay, so, well, let's just go to the north side. That is our only option. And see what's in the bag. The sack is currently empty. And we have dodged the trap. Nicely done, eh, Marie? Eh? Now, inside the first room, we find nothing. We're just going to go in a big square here, or I guess in terms of this, well, it's not a circle, but it's like a circle, except it has corners. There's corners on this circle. Take a look at this box there, and what's in the box? We have, ooh, nice, heirlooms. Good. And we do have the ability to check out what's inside this dinner cart. We do have extra medicinal herbs, so take a look. Something is edible. Wow, we got it.
Waiting to be spent.
What is that? Mantra of Fasting. Very rare. Plus 33% max HP if Crimson Curse. Wasting. Plus 6 speed if Crimson Curse. Wasting. So we're currently on Bloodlust. What does that mean? Wasting. Does that mean when we need more blood and we don't have it, you can have this instead and you're better off for it? I do not know. But I will take it with me. Hold up. No. Ready to go. Trap. Maybe I should have held up. Alright, well that was a little bit of damage.
Traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
How did you resist that? Okay, we got bleed resist out the, so that's hemorrhoids. Never mind. Let's go ahead and get the radiant light back up to 100. I felt like this battle. Hey!
The light gains purchase.
Just in time.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Just in time. I could solo to the front and murder somebody, but I like the idea of instead of having that battle ballad, everybody just became more effective in their abilities to murder. Alright, vomiting on lunacy. Alright, you just got lunacy has now got ire upon that piggy. Currently, though, I think we're going to throw some daggers and do more damage because of it. Let's do it. 6 and 9. Not too shabby. Drums of debilitation. Harking on the vampire right now. That is not good. Hook where it hurts, misses. Okay, of course it hits. We withstood that.
Falters.
Reign of Sorrows. Let's go ahead and bleed them in the back there. Nicely done. Stuck pig. And we're going to break through.
A decisive pummeling.
Hurrah, says Bard. Fantastic ball and chain in the back. Really? That's a stun possible? Nope, nope. Did not get that stun. Unfortunately for you. Flashing daggers, never mind. Are you dead on your turn? You've got 2 damage and you've got 2 health. So no, we're going to instead throw the dagger at this little pig. 12 points of damage and 2 damage. Okay, he's still alive. He still will live, unfortunately. I am going to solo to the front since everybody wants a piece of me. I'm probably just murder you on my next turn. How's that for an idea? I like it. Going to the front. Lunacy, you're being a lunatic. We're going to... let's just keep these 2 from going, eh? That's how we'll do that. He's gonna die anyway, and he won't be able to move. Endure. Who has the most stress? You yourself have the most stress. However, I can bring it down by 13, 13, 13. You know what? Let's just do it for you. Bring down the stress of the vampire. Alright, so you get to go, do you? Vomiting. Alright, on the person who just got less stress. So the stress that goes up, most of it was negated. We resisted the debuff, as well as the disease.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yes, our debuff is only for dodge, which means that this is really gonna hurt.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Nice. And you're dead on your turn. Is there any reason for me to... Yes, there is. Ah! Kill it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright then. We're gonna have some food for you then. We got plenty of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic, that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you're back to full anyway. Back to full, back to full. Not quite to full, but that's okay. You can be full belly on the blood of your enemies later. Wasn't too shabby. We're still at 100, light purchased. Everybody's back in the proper order because of that finale. Do we want anybody to look at these books? You're the only person who can really have anything from it. And you are perfectly fine at finding the happy pictures. Or the most unsettling pictures. Oh shit, that's not good. Rapturous, I don't even know what that means.
Madness, our old friend.
Well, very good then. That's okay, that's fine. Eat. You're gonna be just fine. We wanted you to become a little bit rapturous. I mean, we like the idea. Like the word rapturous means good things, right? Surprised. That's another word that means good things. Well, that's of course is it? Never mind. We are going to ballad. Fantastic. Look at that. You strummed those strings like you've strummed them before. See me light. Witness how I shrink not from the burden. You're gonna move forward then. Alright, we're gonna punish you too. Or just you. Debuff and damage. Blood for the burden. And I can also flashing daggers for you two again. 10 and 9. Excellent job, A. Marie. And we're gonna break through.
Continue the onslaught.
One is dead.
Destroy them all.
One that started with a crit. How did it end up like this? It was only a crit. It was only a crit. Alright. Tentacle Devour. We have resisted it. Beautiful. Nicely done. Pick to the face. 12 points of damage. It's dead on its turn. We are going to try to reach you, but we can't quite reach you, can we? No, we cannot reach you. However, what we can do is still Battle Ballad. Strum them strings. Stoke the fire of the soul. And Rain of Sorrows in the back, I do believe, is going to be the thing that we want to do. So, let's do it. There it is. You're bleeding quite profusely. And stressful incantation. A little bit more stress coming in. A little bit. How about a lot? Wow, that was a lot. And I can't seem to get to you from here. No, I cannot. I could finish you off. If I was to crit you... Or you know what? No. If I was to break through, possibly get this less... You're going to be a big pile of meat. What do I want to do here? Well, let's just break through. It's fine.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
No, it does not. Can we throw a dagger in the back? Let's throw a dagger in a moment. Battle Ballad. We are going to switch out the Battle Ballad, I think. If you do have the ability. Do you have the ability? Inspiring Tune? No. Minus 15% stress. Yes, okay. We're going to switch that out in next battle, just so we can bring down the stress of the Saintly Bastard. Throw that dagger, kill her. Okay, well, dead on your turn. Right? Nope, not quite. Okay, you will be. Right? 4 and 6 left. Really? You still live? How about now?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Excellent. Excellent. Eat that food. Find out what's on that table. By way of, herb. Herbs kill any disease harbored.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Well, we do have another battle coming up right before us, and we're just going to head straight for it. Wait, hold on. Before we do that, though, we need to make sure that you have what? You know, we're going to get rid of the Dirk Stab, and we're going to go for the Inspiring too. Because I still like that combo. The solo to finale. Especially now, since we got 20% extra damage on our finale. Because of having the Performance Hall. So the Inspiring Tune. You're going to be playing that funky music for the Saintly Bastard. And we have yet a slavering ghoul to deal with. A giant, creepy individual.
Executed with impunity.
A. Marie starts it all off. My life for the Crimson Fluid. Wow, you just stressed somebody else. Inspiring Tune. Hold on, I cannot learn on another, or I will lose, or lean on another, or you lose the way. What? Well, that was different. All right, then, falls. So everybody else gets a buff then. Suffering is the vessel into which I pour my blood. You do a little bit of damage to yourself. All right, fine. We are going to punish this. There it is. A little flail, little beating. 4 damage per turn. It's dead on its turn. That's okay. We're gonna bleed you out if I could. Actually, can I not? Oh, it's only the one in the front. However, I can stun you both. There we go. How's that then? Nice. Okay, Slavering Ghoul does not get to go.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Indeed. Let's try that Inspiring Tune once again. Hey! It did go through this time. Now we're bringing down your overall stressometer. Pick to the face. 8 points of damage. I like it. And punish him. For 3. And bleeding for 4. And we're going to bleed out again. 10 points of damage. Vard with a mighty swing. 8 points of damage on your turn, which you just took. Rending. For 8. It's okay. That is our tank. You hit the tank. That is appropriate. Thank you very much for doing that. 8 points of damage from A. Marie. Dead on its turn. Let's go ahead and try this again. Yes! Oh, the sweet sound of those strings bringing down the stress of the Saintly Bastard. Bring him down.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Well, right now, inordinate exsanguination would be considered a virtue because of this individual, lunacy in the back. Happening to love blood. The appearance of it, the smell of it, probably even the taste of it, obviously, because, well, he's drinking it. And we're gonna go inside of here. There's an empty room, that's right. So, from the empty room to the west. Back to where we started. And further on. We only need 90% of rooms, so we don't have to do everything. You're already an unholy bastard, so touch it. Loot! Nice. And we'll purchase it. Grab that.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Victory everywhere, except... Well, I suppose we could say we were victorious in finding that trap. Resisted the bleeding. Good. Is that the sparkle of coin I see? Hey, Marine, you started with nothing, you won't end with nothing. Well, apparently you will. At least from that bag. That bag gave you nothing. Inside the room to which we almost started. The north of where we started. Continue on to the west, we have shovels.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Uh-oh. Crimson Curse. So now you're just cursed. But when you're wasting, what does that even mean? Can I give you this thing now, or is it? Does this help? Right? It says when it's wasting. He's not currently wasting. Right. You know what I feel like doing? I suppose I should just give you more blood. There you go. Hold on. Did that not work? Oh, you weren't thirsty, so you didn't want it, so you didn't need it. Where next? So now you're just weak until you're thirsting again. Really? Is that how that works out? Do we know what's in the next room? We do not. We're going to Tifa torch. And we're going to have you eat some food. I must bear the burden, the weight of my sin. Alright then. Well, eat your food. Tina, eat the food! Alright, into the next room. Nothing. Excellent. Moving on. And maybe find another trap. Hey, no, there's a curio. I'm curious as to what's inside. Maybe it's a torch. It is a torch. I'm so smart. Right, okay, well we got daggers, dagger, gun. And they're surprised to see us. Well, hello to you, dagger, dagger, gun. Did you motherfuck you got... Why? You literally just backstabbed your tank. Hit him. 4 points damage. There was not even a buff in that. You just hurt him. Okay, note to self, do not let the flagellant get, well, rapturous, I suppose. Ballad. Inspiring tune, let's try it. Bring it down, man. Jesus. Flashing daggers. 8 and 10. They're gonna get to go at this point. Unless, of course, I can break through and do a shit ton of damage. Let's do that shit ton. Well, not enough to kill anybody. Right. Blanket fire. Dodge. Well, two people decided to dodge. This one probably could have, but he decided, no, I'm gonna lean into that bullet because I like the feel of hot iron beneath my flesh. Shanking. Misses. Okay, hits A. Marie. What the hell? A. Marie is now bleeding. Okay, A. Marie's gonna have revenge. Flash them daggers.
Press this advantage.
Bye-bye.
Give them no quarter.
Although I could have like kept you from bleeding. Now you're gonna be bleeding out on your best coat. Do I want to? Yes, we're gonna try. There it is. Lunacy, you're getting through the rapturous state, the state of mind of the saintly bastard. Kill him. Thank you. Nicely done.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Oh yes, lots of mud, lots of driving. One more round for the 9 dodge. 3 more rounds for that. So you know what? Just in case there's a fight here, I'm gonna use them herbs, and we're gonna go inside. And there's nothing there. Okay, so do I go north or do I go south? We're gonna go to the north. North is up, and I should always be looking up. I should always be looking up, and up is on the bright side, right? That's what they tell me. I don't really know, though. We are going to eat more food. 1, 2, 3, 4. You as well. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Tons of food. May as well eat it while we have it. And this light's gonna be... Wow, still more food. Light's gonna be down to 72. Tifa torch. Moving forward into the night. And we're dodging the trap that was laying in wait. Alright. The efficacy of the trap maker, of that one in particular, was suck. Alright, continue adventuring. Why? Because I have a very healthy party and I really want to murder everything in here. Where the way leads, pain certain. Well, especially if you keep shanking our tank in the back, saintly bastard. Alright. I really love the name Saintly Bastard.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
They're surprised to see us because they were sure that we have left by now. Punish. 5 points of damage plus 4 points of bleeding. 9 points total. And we are going to do this again. Right, we want to make everybody more effectual, especially if you're going to be able to go and then just slice through everybody. Also, this might crit. No crit. Damn, you were due for a crit. It didn't happen. So let's just go ahead and mow through.
Obliterated.
Bard! Nicely done. What does that say?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Whatever. It's fine. I've read that one before. What's in here? We have the herbs to handle it. And wow.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Otherworldly. Like the one following just behind. Known as Saintly Bastard. We have finished everything. There's nothing left alive in here. We have pilfered all the coffers, all the bags, all the boxes, the curios, the sconces, all of it is all done. And we're going to leave. Successful quest is successful.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
Totally navigable. Medic's Greaves, plus 33% healing skills, which is kind of cool, to be quite honest. The heirlooms that we collected weren't a lot, but we know what? We got some. And which is good. Now that we need them again. Believes is possessed by demons. Vard is... No. Vard, you misunderstood. You got stabbed in the back. Right. You just got stabbed in the back. There's a big difference between that and then being possessed by demons. Wield Tactician. Ooh, so you're going to be even better in the wields. Interestingly enough, you did not level up to level 3. I thought you probably would have, but you did not do that. So Resilient. Replaced Fast Healer. That's okay. Night Owl is doing what? Is also replacing Mankind Hater. Alright. I need to start locking in some of my my good traits, the ones that I want to keep around. People have been saying that for a while, and I need to start doing that for sure.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
Indeed. Alright, well that was quite good. Saintly Bastard is now Adventurer Flagellant. And, alright, good. Sanitarium Sam is not real. You no longer have the Black Plague and the Red Plague. Like, seriously, that was disgusting. Like, how do you get both? And how does people differentiate one from the other? It just seems, oh, he feels bad right now. He looks bad, feels bad. That's what I would call it. I would call it the curse of the feel bad. It's like the flu. Alright, Man-at-Arms, that's pretty cool and all, but, maybe not. I'm looking for more flagellants, to be quite honest, because I really don't know how long Saintly Bastard will live, especially if I keep doing dangerous shit like I just did. But anyway, well, that is the end of this video. It is a successful video, and I will see you all again later. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. If there is anything about this video that you did indeed enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content such as this, and I will see you again later. Have a good day, have a good evening wherever you are in the world. This is Briarstone, signing out.